Yo, MoMoney, welcome. Be sure to comment on this video, like, and subscribe for more. Shout out to our sponsor, MoMoney Media Merch. Cop that merch. Link in the description. Verse Bama.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway.
It's not good, but it's all good.
And he's going to try to return this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And here he comes, guys, the man who makes everything go.
Everything in this offense is built around his ability. He's got such great field vision. He's got it all, though.
He is must-watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of this guy right here.
Set, Mo.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires on the move.
Good throw, good throw.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. This guy's a problem. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense.
Set, Mo.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they might be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on fourth down in their first drive. Finds him out of the backfield. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10.
Set, Mo.
Looking to move it through the air.
He's
got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He wants to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
At the 20, he's got space.
Oh, wrong. No.
Big play on no. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense.
Set Mo.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground. Get great tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation now becomes an easier situation because you
really ran him over like that.
Well, the offense is trying to get physical. They're pulling the backside guard on that play. He completely whiffs, though, and misses his block, and as a result, it's a negative play.
They'd love to pick up this third down
Yo,
and get
MoMoney,
a
welcome
fresh
to the
set with
stream.
first and goal.
Set, Mo.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it.
Big throw.
And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on third and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football football. Instead, they throw it, catch him off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line.
Oh, yeah.
Bounds into the
It
end
ain't
zone
that
for a
fun
touchdown.
being in a truck.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and the lead grows to 8. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st down and 10. On the run, it's Webb. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into big runs.
Good defense. TFL gets you to the NFL. Let's get it.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Goodness.
Can't get him to the ground. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another 1st down. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. And the quarterback is
got that under. Sack. Cop that merch.
In my back pocket, I'm going to start it, I'm going to highlight it. That blitz came home. We are going to need that down the road, and I'll be ready to call that one.
Running back searching for a hole. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Throws to the wideout.
Goodness, a perfect throw.
And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Love to see the fearlessness of the quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
They go to the ground. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Rourke. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Bama!
Let's make sure we got all my guys on there now. Because you know how they are with, you feel me? You know how they are. Okay.
Coming into the year, guys, who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Set. Mo.
Trying to find his man on first down. Quick strike complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And an empty backfield here on 2nd and short.
Set, Mo.
He's looking to throw. Back open in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, early into the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing game.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Leaves it with the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got his man.
Big throw.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Mo.
Wants to throw on first down. Snags it over the middle. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Kenny, what's happening, man? I hope everything right with you. Everything's not right with me. Type shit. Set, Mo.
He's looking to throw. Finds his back in the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers.
Yo, MoMoney, welcome to the stream. Set, Mo.
Going up top on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
No.
This drive was
just not a block. Just not even a block. Like, oh my goodness. Set, Mo.
He's looking to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively, you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot more manageable.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
On 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision.
Big throw.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. That's what you've seen.
And they're in for a touchdown.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2.
Set, Mo. Set, Mo.
Wants to go up top. Moves away as he feels pressure. He gets there. 2-point conversion is good, and the lead now stands at 9. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here comes that Alabama offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest. Oh, look out, there he goes! And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Right back to the well. They bring him down, and he's
TFL
gonna
gets
lose a
you
yard
to the
on that one.
NFL. Let's
Timeout
get
called
it.
here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this
A
half.
whole lot of
Lost
running.
one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, running back on the
Man,
move.
bro. Man. Man.
Man,
Man, you telling me you can't get there on that is insane, bro. What is that?
From the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. UCLA is running away with this one right now, and it's kind of felt that way since we heard the first 8 clap today.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it. And now he lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Hey. Oh, yeah. He just went deep downfield.
Made, but not before that completion gets them 30 plus. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Looking to the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
Pulls it in and
That's
runs into
another
the end zone for a
TD.
touchdown.
Money. ACD.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try.
Set, Mo.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Trying to get to it.
He's
in there for the deuce, and they extend the lead to 10. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is a type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Wants to return it. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect...
He hurls one deep down the left side.
Hey. Oh, yeah. He just went
deep
downfield. That's
no step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes that Alabama offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to Create some momentum, cut it to a one-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Look at this acceleration. Goodness gracious. Oh, man, no, I got to see what it's I gotta see what it's on, man. Oh, 92 at least. Goodness gracious. Everybody is fast enough. Man.
Pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to throw, it's Rourke. Looking to the big tight end.
Oh, good defense.
And they can't make the connection.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Good defense.
And they did
Nice way
not
to
let
get
him
the
reach the
tackle.
line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. Third down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up fourth.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Here's the return.
Oh,
They
man.
make the stop, and that is exactly
so
what you
fast.
want out of your punt cover unit. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to
Good
create,
throw,
sometimes
big throw.
hard to stop.
No,
You
no,
have
no,
it. So,
no.
Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive.
No.
If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Working the middle,
No,
it's
no,
complete.
no,
And the defense
no,
had that one well covered, just a short game there.
no.
And here comes the offense on second down.
No, so Mo.
He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Set, Mo.
On third down, he drops to throw. He fires a bullet to the right. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on third, now setting up fourth down.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He's got it, and they convert. Tackle is made after the first down. Quarterback checking the play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Just about set for the second half kickoff. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit.
Oh, yeah, Session. Oh, yeah.
Didn't
Pick
really
your
get a
merch
chance
link in
to
the
get
description.
started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
He makes the connection.
No way.
Ball is loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. Give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
Shut.
Snags it quickly on the left.
Course.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Course.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on second down after the good first down run. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Your defense of
He's knocked down in the
TFL
backfield.
gets you
He'll
to the
lose a couple.
NFL. Let's
That
get it, man. You
linebacker
gotta
was
pray.
a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and
TTT.
understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intention. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
Alabama quickly back to the line.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back.
They'll run play action. And the quarterback bought some time, but
You
not
got
enough.
that
Down
sack.
he goes with the
Cop
sack.
that merch.
Whew, that linebacker sacked that quarterback, and he was on him quicker than a hiccup.
Yeah, and you see quarterbacks back there pointing and telling the offensive line who to block, and, well, it
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown time.
Yeah, and that's simple,
Beat
but it's
them
not
both.
easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver
Beat both of
streaking
them.
straight down the outside of the field.
Beat
And my
both
job
of
as a
them,
quarterback
man.
is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
They're trying to get to him. And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the two, and they will draw no closer here.
You got
Lining
that
up to
sack.
cover
Cop
the kick
that
after
merch.
that touchdown drive.
Oh, shit.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the offense onto the field again. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. You're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment.
United. So, no.
Looking to throw on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the
Block
ground.
5 people.
They'll line up with trips to the right side on 2nd and 6. The give to the back. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast.
Good defense.
Part of the backfield, it's Peters. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the 1st. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Oh, yeah.
And this
No
sophomore able
way.
to wreak
Oh,
some havoc and get the sack.
you got that
When it's a
sack.
play-action
Cop that
pass,
merch.
that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Looking to throw, it's Rourke. Throws for the tight end. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Trying to pick it up on the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something to win, then this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. This crowd bringing serious noise on this huge 4th down play. Complete out of the backfield. He is stopped short, and isn't that going to make things interesting?
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He'll keep it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
Man, what a huge gain, and this offense is so frustrating to defend because you got that guy who's not a quarterback. He's a running back. Call him what he is, makes the big play, chews up a chunk of yardage before you ever know what hit you.
Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Bama! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Game of the day, guys. Arguably the game of the season, and we've got an update. UCLA is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Southern California for some time.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers.
Set, Mo.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's complete to the left. Just plowing down the field.
Ain't that fun being
Finally run out of
trouble.
bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield.
Set, Mo.
They'll throw it on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
Hey. Oh, yeah.
Snags it.
We just been
Lead for the wire.
downfield. That's another TD from MoMoney.
Precision
ACD.
passing, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no
Set,
answer.
Mo.
Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead,
Good throw,
understanding
good
what he's
catch.
seeing, and just
Into.
destroying this defense.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Trips left, one wide receiver to the right on 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Rourke. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Just
TFL gets you to the NFL. Let's get it.
They lost yardage. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. Make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
Got his man on the right. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. All wideouts, no backs. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He'll come out throwing on first down.
Yeah, that's a bogus. That's a bogus,
They desperately need it. Didn't
Look
really
at
have
this,
room
bro.
to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision making. And that was not
And that pressure
You
just
got that
engulfed
sack.
him. A
Cop
sack
that
from this
merch.
defense.
Link in the description.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. To throw, it's Rourke. Fires to the right.
Yeah, Tusker.
Oh,
Yeah, Tusker. We need it.
And they'll drag him
Pick
down
your
after
merch.
a
Link
good
in the
return
description.
on the interception. And the
Good
senior
defense,
just snatched the
Tusker.
ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Good defense,
Looking for a
Tusker.
productive play on first down.
Set, Mo.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Shoots it to the left. He's
Good
got
catch,
it.
good catch. No.
And what a throw to get it in there, and they've got it in business in the red zone at the 13.
Set, Mo. Set, Mo.
He just couldn't hold
Makes
his
sense.
water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense.
Mo.
They want that clock to run. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Mo.
To the ground with the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Mo.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going for 6.
Good throw.
Snares
Big
it with
throw.
those big hands and strolls
That's
into
another
the end zone for the
TD from
touchdown.
MoMoney.
They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posting in his future. Not one, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball.
Big throw.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Looking for a man. It's Rourke. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Comes out throwing on 1st down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Turban.
Intercepted.
Pick your merch link in the description.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Quarterback changing the plays at the line.
Mo.
He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Big 1st down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. Hard running there. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Mo.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking to move it through the air. It's complete. Touchdown, Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half.
All right, what do I want to do? Need the first down.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense.
Set Mo.
From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach, because I know he believes in his guys to go get it there on 4th down and pad the lead. But if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the second half, and I think that's the right decision.
And you really want your offense to be great when it matters most, and it mattered most right now. 4th down. Late in the ball game, 1-possession game. I get the first, and I got a good chance of running this clock out. Nice job by the offense in a critical moment.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game.
Be sure to comment on this video, like and subscribe for more.